Welcome to Into the Van with me, Mike West. Go! Yo, welcome to episode 0 of Into the Van. This I wanted to do as a bit of an introduction, a bit of a hello, how'd you do, before we get cracking with the actual first episode with the mighty Sean James. This is a podcast. If you don't know what a podcast is, they can be long form interviews, serial discussions. They can have, radio plays. It's basically bringing the power of what radio had in that reach to the individual, and there's less censors. People are of a lot more creative control. They can do whatever they want, and that is what I really love about a podcast. Is it can be passionate people being passionate about the things that they give a shit about, and that's a really important and powerful thing. So, Into the Van. We're not in a van today because I'm doing a little introduction and everything. I don't want to give it all away too much. But I'm going to be recording all the interviews out of my Mazda Bongo, which is a camper van I tour in. And I tour up and down UK and Europe with it. And it's a lovely little comfy van, and it gives a weight and a depth to the interviews that you don't get in a studio or recording at home. If you've not had any podcasts before, you don't listen to them, I use an app called Podbean, which is also the website I'm using to host this on, and you can download it on your phone for free. You don't have to pay anything to sign up. It'll just cost you an email address, and you'll be able to listen to Into the Van every episode. We're going to be doing an episode every 2 weeks. The first episode is Tuesday the 24th of March, and then it's going to be 2 weeks after that, 2 weeks after that, until we get sick of each other, but I doubt that'll happen for a long time. So Podbean, I'm going to be on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, anywhere that podcasts are published. I'm going to work my hardest to get there. I'm going to put a list of them all up as well. So I really hope you'll stick around. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Mike West. I am an alt country blues singer, and I've been described as not country enough, not blues enough, not folk enough, too heavy. And that can be seen as a bit of a critique, but I don't think it is. I think it's a compliment. I think I've been able to weave my way in between genres and scenes easy enough without having to really sacrifice or change my sound. And I'm really proud that I get to do punk gigs and punk festivals, rock and metal shows, country gigs, blues shows, folk shows. And I'm really lucky that I get to know so many different people and so many different artists from all these genres that I thought it was a waste to not do a podcast and talk to these interesting folks. So this is what Into the Van is. I'm going to be chatting to a lot of different musicians and things and artists, and this is my cat Alice, who's just got in my way. But I'm going to be chatting to a load of different poets, comedians, writers. I'm a massive comic book fan. I write my own comics and draw them if I can. So I love the people I know in the comic book scene. So I'm going to be talking to them. I'm going to be talking to anyone I find interesting, really, and I hope you'll come along for the ride with me. This is something I've always wanted to do. I love the podcast medium, and it's just a way for me to explore things and chat to people, because I love hearing passionate people talk about what they're passionate about. And I think everyone does. If you aren't a chef, but you listen to a chef or watch a chef do what they love, and they really care about it, you care as well, and that's the most important thing. So this is just a way for creative and passionate people to talk about what makes them tick, and I hope you get something out of it, and it'll inspire you. That's the important thing, I think, is I wanted to inspire people to do what they want to do. So this is Into the Van. I'm Mike West. The first episode is Sean James, which is going to be premiering on Tuesday the 24th of March. Make sure you subscribe on Podbean or YouTube or iTunes or wherever you're going to be. This episode is episode 0. It's a test to make sure that everything's up and running and as it should be. And I really hope you come along for the ride, because this is going to be fucking fun, and I promise you're not going to regret it. So until Tuesday the 24th of March, I'll see you then. Peace.